Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 3 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 3 math and then click on view all lessons. There you can find the list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter mixed operations. And the lessons we're going to cover today are multiplication and division sentences up to 12 true or false, add, subtract, multiply, and divide. Then we'll do addition and subtraction word problems. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Okay, here I am on grade 3 math. Chapter we're on right now is mixed operations. Let's just start with the first lesson, that is multiplication and division facts up to 12 true or false. Okay, let's just start with the lesson. Okay, let's just start with the first example. So, is the number sentence true or false? The example is 4 times 8 is 24. You have to see if it is true or false. So, how do we do 4 times 8 equal 24? Basically, you have to solve this side, right? You have to do 4 times 8. 4 times 8 is 32, and 32 is not equal to 24, right? Because both sides are not equal, that means that is false. If both sides are equal, then that is true, right? You have to solve one side and you have to see if they are both sides are equal. If they are equal, that means yes, that is true, otherwise it is false. Let's just look at the other example. Look at this one. Is the number sentence true or false? You have 3 times 5 equals 15, right? So solve this side. You have 3 times 5. So 3 times 5 is 15, right? And on the other side, you already have 15. So 15 is equal to 15, right? So that is true. Got it? 15 equals 15 is true. Okay, you can have a look on the tutorial by yourself later today. They are already solved, right? I'm going to start with the test questions. If you have any question, you can please ask. So one more thing, you can simply click on this live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you, right? They are available during the shift timing, that is between Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Okay, the first one is the number sentence true or false? 3 times 5 equals 15. So is it true or false? So solve this side. You have 3 times 5, right? 3 times 5 is 15. And 15 is equal to 15, right? Both sides are exactly equal. So that is true, right? 3 times 5 equals 15. Yes, it is. So the correct option is true. The correct option is true. Is the number sentence true or false? 3 times 3 equals 9. Is it true or false? So when we do 3 times 3, the correct option is 9. And on the other side, you already have a 9, right? So 9 is equal to 9. The correct option is true. 3 times 3 equals 9. Yes, true it is. Yes, very good. That is option number 2. The correct option is true. The next one is the number sentence true or false? 2 times 7 equals 16. So which is the correct option? False it is, right? 2 times 7 is not 16. When you do 2 times 7, 2 times 7 is 14 and 14 is not equal to 16, right? Very good. Option number 1 is the correct option, right? You can do 2 times 7. So 2 times 7 is 14. That is not equal to 16. So the correct option is false because both the sides are not equal. So that is false. Option number 1 is the correct option. Got it? Some of you guys are only here for chit chat. Please, no chatting. You're not allowed to chat here. Answer the question I'm asking. Is the number sentence true or false? 5 times 8 equals 43. Which is the correct option? True or false? False it is, right? 5 times 8 is 40, not 43. Very good. The correct option is false. Is the number sentence true or false? 5 times 5 equals 30. Which is the correct option? The correct option is again false, right? 5 times 5 is 25. 25 is not equal to 30, right? So false it is. Very good. Okay, the next one is the number sentence true or false? 1 times 6 equals 1. The correct option is very good. False again, right? 1 times 6 equals 1, so that is not equal to 1 times 6 equals 6, right? And that's not equal 1, so the correct option is false. The next one is the number sentence true or false? Which is the correct option? Who you cannot hear? 4 times 8 equals 24. Is it true or false? The correct option is 4 times 8 is not equal to 24. False it is. 4 times 8 is 32. Very good. False it is. Is the number sentence true or false? 5 times 5 is 25. Is it true or false? True it is. Very good. Option number 1 is the correct option, right? 5 times 5 is 25. Is the number sentence true or false? 7 times 1 is 7. 7 times 1 is 7. True it is. The correct option is true. Option number 2 is the correct option. Option number 2 is the correct option. Everything is fine at my side. Can you please check your speaker? Is the number sentence true or false? 5 times 10 equals 60. Which is the correct option? False it is, right? 5 times 10 is not 60. So that is again false. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just move on to next lesson. Okay, the next lesson is multiplication and division sentences up to 12, true or false. So let's just start with the lesson. Okay, is the number sentence true or false? 3 times 3 equals 1 times 1, right? So now you have to solve both sides of the equation. If they have the same answer, like if when you solve them, their answer are equal, then that is true. Otherwise, false it is, right? So let's see. Here you have 3 times 3, right? 3 times 3 is 9. And here you have 1 times 1. 1 times 1 is 1. 9 is not equal to 1, right? That means 3 times 3 is not equal to 1 times 1. So false it is. So the correct option is false it is, right? You have to, in this case, you have to solve both sides and you have to see if they are equal, then that is true. If they are not equal, then that is false, right? Is the number sentence true or false? You have to do 3 times 5 equals 2 times 4. So just do 3 times 5, right? 3 times 5 is 15 and then 2 times 4 is 8. Again, they are not equal, right? So false it is, right? I'm going to start with the test questions. You can have a look on the tutorial by yourself later today. They are already solved, right? So let's just do practice questions. Is the number sentence true or false? 1 times 6 equals 3 times 2, right? So just solve both sides. 1 times 6 is 6 and 3 times 2 is 6. Yes, both sides are exactly equal. So true it is. You can. So they both are exactly equal. So the correct option is true. Option number 1 is the correct option. Is the number sentence true or false? 3 times 9 equal 5 times 4. So which is the correct option? The correct option is false it is, right? Option number 1 is the correct option. 3 times 9 is 27 and 5 times 4 is 20. So false it is. Very good. The next one is the number sentence true or false? 2 times 8 equals 3 times 2. Which is the correct option? 2 times 8 equals 3 times 2. Yes, again false it is. They are not equal. So option number 1 is the correct option. Is the number sentence true or false? 2 times 6 equals 3 times 4. Which is the correct option? True it is, right? 2 times 6 is 12 and 3 times 4 is 12. So the correct option is true. Option number 1 is the correct option. Is the number sentence true or false? 1 times 6 equals 2 times 3. Which is the correct option? Option number 1. That's option true. Option 2. True it is, right? 6 times 1 is 6 and 2 times 3 is 6. So true it is. Option number 2 is the correct option, right? Okay. Is the number sentence true or false? 2 times 10 equals 4 times 5. Which is the correct option? True it is, right? 2 times 10 is 20 and 5 times 4 is 20. So true it is. Option number 1 is the correct option. Is the number sentence true or false? 2 times 9 equals 3 times 6. So which is the correct option? The correct option is true it is, right? 2 times 9 is 18 and 3 times 6 is 18. So true it is. Option number 2 is the correct option. Is the number sentence true or false? 3 times 5 equals 2 times 4. So which is the correct option? false it is, right? 3 times 5 is 15 and 2 times 4 is 8, so false it is. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. So if you need more help with the lesson, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there. You can ask them for help, right? Okay, let's just start with the next lesson, that is add, subtract, multiply and divide. So let's just start with the first lesson. The first example is add. You need to add 210 plus 73. So let's just add, right? You have to start with the ones digit, right? When you add or subtract, that is 3 plus 0, right? Start adding from the ones digit. So just add 3 plus 0. So 3 plus 0 is 3, right? Then you add the tens digit. So here you have 7 and 1. So 7 plus 1 is 8. And you need to write 2 as it is because you don't have any digit right below the 2. So that means 210 plus 73 equals 3 plus 0 is 3, 7 plus 1 is 8, and 2. So that is 283, right? Okay, let's just start with the test questions. You can have a look on the tutorial by yourself. They are already solved, right? So let's just start with the test questions. Okay, so the first one is you have to subtract 541, take away 441. So first thing is you need to write them down one above the other. So let's just write 541, take away 441. So you always adding or subtracting, you always start from the ones digit. So you have to do 1 take away 1, 1 take away 1 is 0, right? Then you have to do the tens one. So 4 take away 4 is 0 and 5 take away 4 is 1. So the correct option is 100. 541 take away 441, the correct option is 100. Option number 2 is the correct option. Got it? The next one is 568 divided by 8. So let's just divide, right? You have to do 568 divided by 8. Basically, you have to use the long division method. Like, let's just recall the long division method. You have 50. You start with the first digit, 5 it is. You cannot divide 5 by 8, right? Because you cannot divide a smaller number by the greater one. So you need to make it 56. Now you need to count the table of 8 until 56. So 8 times what number is 56? That isn't 74. The correct option is 8 times 7 is 56, right? So you can go for 8 times 7. 56 take away 56 is 0. You have the next digit, bring it down. Count 8, table of 8 until 8. So 8 times 1 is 8 and 8 take away 8 is 0. So the correct option is 74. Do not guess the answers. Use your notebook and pencil, solve and then write the answer in the chat box. Option number 2 is the correct option. 71 it is. Got it, everyone? Okay, the next one is add 56 plus 239, which is the correct option. 56 plus 239, which is the correct option? Option 2. For which question it's option 2? The correct option is option number 1. 295. It is option number 1 is the correct option, right? Okay, the next one is add 505 plus 110, which is the correct option? The correct option is 615. Option number 2 is the correct option, right? The next one is 341 times 2, which is the correct option? The correct option is, let's just do multiplication, right? So when you multiply, you divide, when you multiply, you start multiplying with the ones digit. So do 2 times 1, 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 4, that is 8, and then 2 times 3, that is 6. So yes, that is 682. Option number 2 is the correct option. Got it? The correct option is option number 2, 682. It is. Okay, then add 23 plus 144. So which is the correct option? You simply have to add, right? 23 plus 144 equals, that is 167. Option number 1 is the correct option, that is 167. 350 take away, 450 take away 354, which is the correct option? Which is the correct option? That is 96. It is very good. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. And the next lesson is addition and subtraction word problems. You can do word problems on your own. Then you have again Addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division word problems you can do on your own. Perform multiple operations with whole numbers. Let's just start with the lesson. Okay, so now you have more than one operation in the question, right? You have to learn the order of operations. How do we solve, right? Let's just start with the first example, then I will explain the order of operation also, right? You have 5 plus 5 minus 3. So the order of operation is if you have addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, they all are in the same question, right? What you have to do, the very first thing is you have to divide, right? The second thing you have to do is multiply. The third thing you have to do is add and subtract. Addition and subtraction are on the same level, right? Either you add first or subtract. Basically, you go from left to right. So going from left to right, if you have addition and subtraction, they are on the same level. So go from left to right and do the one that is on the left and then go to right. Got it? But if you have all of them in the same question, do division first, then multiplication, then addition and subtraction, right? Just look at the first example. Going from left to right, you need to add first. 5 plus 5, do 5 plus 5 first, right? Sorry. 5 plus 5 is 10, and then 10 take away 3 is 7, right? Okay, look at the other example, that is 5 plus 5 times 4. So multiplication has higher priority over addition. Higher priority means you need to do division, sorry, multiplication first. So do 4 times 4, 1 first, right? 4 times 1 is 4, and then add 5 plus 4 is 9. The correct option is 9, right? Let's just start with the test questions. You can have a look on the tutorial by yourself later today, right? Find the value of the expressions 5 divided by 5 times 3. Okay, so you have division and multiplication in the same question, right? So divide first, right? Because division has the higher priority, you have to divide first. So 5 divided by 5 is 1. And then you have to do 1 times 3. So 1 times 3 is 3. So the correct option is the second one. 3 is the correct option. Got it? Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, find the value of the expression that is 3 plus 2 times 5. So you have addition and multiplication, right? Multiplication has the higher priority, so you have to multiply first, right? That is 3 and plus 5 times 2. 5 times 2 is 10. You need to do 10 plus 3, that is 13. The correct option is 13. Option number 1 is the correct option. 13 is the correct option. Option number 1 is the correct option. Find the value of the expression 2 times 4 plus 5. So which is the correct option? Which is the correct option? The correct option is yes, 13 is the correct option. Option number 1 is the correct option. 4 times 3 is 12 and 12 plus 1 is 13. The correct option is 13. Option number 2 is the correct option. Find the value of the expression 3 times 3 plus 4. So which is the correct option? 3 times 3 is 9 and 9 plus 4 is, yes, 13. It is again 13. Option number 1 is the correct option. Find the value of the expression 5 plus 4 times 1. Which is the correct option? You have to do 4 times 1 first, right? 4 times 1 is 4 and 4 plus 5 is 9. The correct option is 9. Option number 1 is the correct option. Find the value of the expression, which is the correct option. 4. 4 times 2 you have to do first, right? 4 times 2 is 8 and 8 plus 3 is, that is 4 times 2 is 8 and 8 plus 3 is 11. Option number 1 is the correct option. Find the value of the expression, that is 5 times 3 divided by 5. So which is the correct option? Now you have multiplication and division, right? So going from left to right, you have to do multiplication first and then divide, right? Because on the left you have multiplication first. So do 5 times 3, that is 15, and 15 divided by 5, the correct option is 3. Got it? Option number 1 is the correct option. The correct option is option number 1, right? 3 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 3 math. The chapter we were working on is mixed operations, and the lessons we are going to cover today are the correct option, and where the lessons we have covered today are multiplication and division facts up to 12 true or false, multiplication and division sentences up to 12 true or false, add, subtract, multiply, and divide, and then perform multiple operations with whole numbers. What problems you have to do on your own, right? So that's all for today. If you need help with any of the lesson, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there during the shift timing, that is between Monday to Friday and 5 to 9, right? Or either you can join me in the interactive session that would be daily from 4 to 5, right? So I think from Monday you are going to have a new teacher for the live sessions, right? If you have any questions related to the lessons we have just finished, you can please ask. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. And thank you so much for like for thank you so much for all of you who liked the video. Any questions? No questions? Okay, that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.